Update, folks. Here I am. How do you like my hair? Well, it's a process. I decided to go back gray, and in order to do that, I had to strip out the darker color. But I'm going to have to do it one more time before I put the gray on it. It's a metallic platinum kind of gray. But anyway, I did that, and starting to. It's a process to start over, folks. It really is. And then of course, and I thought, well, I'm going to go down to the YMCA and hook up with silver sneakers. And I was feeling all good, and then that was before I did my hair, and feeling all good about myself. And I get down there, and here my insurance don't even allow me this year to have silver sneakers. So, and I thought, well, all right, I've got equipment at home, and that's basically where it's directing me to is use what you have. I do not need to spend money in gasoline to run down to the gym every day to have a workout. I've got it right here. And then, of course, I had decided to go from a coffee pot to a K-cup pot. And naturally, I went as cheap as I could. Well, that didn't work out. It just blew up this morning. So life is a process, people. So it's going to take me a couple weeks to get my hair back to gray, but this is what it is. But the reason why I decided to come on here and inform you about this was because I thought it was funny. I thought you'd all get a kick out of things are a process. That's just basically bottom line. When you try to renew your life and go in a different direction and start a new life, so to speak, things are going to go in a direction that you don't expect them to, and material stuff is going to blow up or break or something. So my main goal is just to take my life just as simple as I can. So as soon as I get my hair back to the way I want it, I'm letting it grow out. I'm going to try not to let the bangs, I'm going to try to let the bangs grow too. So, but remember, use what you got, folks. Don't look for something else. If you believe you can, if you believe you can't, you're right. You all have a great day. Hugs and hi, everyone. This is part 2 of life is a process. 3 minutes don't give you enough time to do it all. But when my coffee pot broke this morning, it exploded on me to begin with, and it kind of hot water went all over the front of me, and it hurt a little bit, but I got through it, and I kept trying, thinking maybe it was clogged, but no, it wasn't clogged. But anyway, it blew up, it quit, and so I had got a little bit of coffee, and that was enough to get me started. But apparently, the last couple of nights I've been getting some pretty good sleep, and so I didn't wake up this morning with my with all grumpy and hard, being hard to move. But anyway, I thought to myself, all right, life, you're not going to get me down. How am I going to finish having my morning process, my time with the Creator? Well, I had bought a bunch of K-pods, chocolate, tea, and coffee. Well, I thought, well, I can't have any more coffee because I don't have a filter. So I went ahead and I heated me some water on a propane stove, and I took a K-pot of hot chocolate, opened it up, and poured it into the cup. And once the water was hot, I poured it in. So, hot chocolate, folks. When life tries to beat you down, that's where you use your imagination and your fortitude. You got to have fortitude in life. You got to have persistence. You got to have determination to not let life get you down. And you find ways to use what you've got is basically what I'm saying. So since my coffee pot broke, now I can go order me a much better one, and I may do that, and I don't know. I won't know that till I get paid here in a couple of days. So, and get a much better one. But do I want to order it? Do I want to wait? Do I want to go to Walmart? It's all decision making and making the right choices for you. Your choices might be different than my choices. What you have to use to have your life simple and uncomplicated is different than mine. If you believe you can. Hi, everyone. I should have marked this as part 3 of life as a process, but reason why I decided to put my hair back gray was there's just so many reasons why that it makes sense for me anyway to put my hair back to gray. Actually, it is. I do have a very pretty gray, and I'm very fortunate for that. And but the reason why I decided to is because, number one, my whole theme of my life is to save money, to go as simple as I can, and have life more enjoyable. Not all gooped up with a bunch of different processes and stuff. So, putting my hair back to silver is not only it's going to make life much simpler. I'm not going to have to spend $5 a month plus the process of making my hair dark again. That would be every month. I don't have to go through all the work of doing it and using the hot water and the electricity and causing my daughter a higher electric bill, and plus the work that I would have to put myself through to do it. And that's the name of the game. And plus, dyeing your hair, the chemicals and stuff that's in it that's getting into your skin and into your system throughout your body. So eliminating so much stuff that I don't need, because I could understand maybe doing it if my hair was growing out purple or something like that. But I've got the prettiest silver gray hair that comes out. So again, process. I'll wait for a few days and strip it some more. Then I gotta wait 2 weeks. So, but that's the reason why I'm going back to gray. No other reason than to save money, to save my health, to save the work and the process that it takes to get me to do it. If you believe you can, you're right. You all have a great day. Hugs and kisses. Do what's best for you. Live life as simple as you can, so your life will be much more happier and healthier and wealthier. You have a great day.